How was the experience for you?
It was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah.
Good.
Almost what we do every day, except, we know a little bit more than ingredients ahead of time where everything's at.
Okay. Well, then, so tell me a little bit about what you created.
This is kind of, not to be cliche, but this is kind of like from Mom's kitchen. Usually hearts, livers, all that stuff growing up. So it's a little bit of a blue cheese, blueberry risotto
Okay.
with a sauteed squat of the kohlrabi. And then it's a stew with hearts, fresh tomatoes, thyme, a little bit of stock, and then it's a kind of a soft Brussels sprout salad.
So this is your comfort food.
It is.
Your comfort food. So what was your inspiration?
Inspiration, that's looking around what we got. I wanted to stay true to pretty much the ingredients.
The ingredients?
Without changing that.
Were there any of the three ingredients that created a challenge? And when you saw them, you thought, how am I going to...
Well, I incorporate the spices, but not really.
Not really?
It's just more a challenge finding it.
Well, thank you very much. I can't wait to taste
Heart. We have a beef heart tartare and a chote rubbed beef heart has been sauteed with a kohlrabi and ahi pepper puree.
Yes. So what was your inspiration?
Doing the beef heart in two different ways. I thought tartare lends itself well, just because it's a very lean muscle. And then the achote marinade kind of lends well to that beef flavor.
I love the presentation. Were there any of the ingredients that you found challenging to work with?
Beef heart, I've never worked with beef heart.
You've never worked with beef
No.
heart? And how about the grains of paradise?
I've never worked with it, but it was a great, bright, peppery taste that lent well to the tartare.
When you work with a new spice, do you taste it first and then?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you don't put it on something and then taste it.
No,
You
have
actually
to
taste it?
See where it falls in the
Of
mouth.
course, of course. Well, I'm looking forwad to tasting it. Thank you
you.
so much. David, tell us a little bit about your dish.
Okay, we have beef anticuchos, took Peruvian cuisine, and a fusion. Of course, there's two ingredients that we don't use in South America. We have beef anticuchos in a marinade with one ingredient that I brought. It's called panca.
Panca?
And I use some extra virgin olive oil, cumin, a little bit lemon juice, and also I brought some ají amarillo. So I marinate those anticuchos for about 15 minutes. And also add the bird of paradise, just to give some different texture. I really can get a mild flavor to it. And some cumin seeds as well. So underneath it has as a start we have choclo, which is a giant kernel corn from Peru. So they're my three ingredients that I brought.
Okay.
And it's also toasted in the same marinade. You put chickens here, you throw some potatoes. And that's a real authentic food straight from Peru. I have two at the part, the carabas. I do two ways. Pickle it in ají amarillo and marinade lime juice. I pickle it for maybe 10 seconds. And I roll it out very thin slices. And also make a little bit of salad so I can refresh it with red onions, a little cilantro, and then raw turnips.
So this is something that true Peruvian.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The anticucho, the potato, the
Right.
chocolate, it's very...
And probably the grains of paradise aren't true.
No, not really.
Not really.
I'm also probably with a little bit of ají amarillo butter.
Okay.
So just to give it a little bit of different flavor and different textures.
So what was your inspiration?
Beef heart.
The
I love beef
heart.
heart, yes.
You love the beef heart. Okay.
Right.
Were there any of the ingredients that we provided that was challenging for you, that you were trying to figure out how
the
to...
bird of paradise. I was like, I can't
The
even taste
grains
it
of
now.
paradise?
The grains of
Yes.
paradise. The turkey was excellent. Actually, I love raw texture, but I did, like I said, two ways: raw, there was salad, and pickle it.
And pickle it.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Well, thank you very much. Looking forward to tasting. Tell us a little bit about your dish.
So this one's more of an Asian inspired mixed with French. I chose with the kohlrabi to steam it only halfway, so it'll have some texture when I make a puree, and I infused the birds of paradise with the heavy cream and mixed out the kohlrabi. So I made a little, what we call a drag. With the beef heart, I marinated it in a miso using a marinade with the birds of paradise, the miso, rice wine vinegar, and ginger. So I cooked that together, add the ice to cool it down quickly, marinate it, and grill it.
Okay.
And then I finished it in the boiler so I could get this nice kind of medium rare, almost rare in the middle.
What were the three ingredients that you provided?
I provided the tomato and I guess the sesame oil. But basically the tomato is my ingredient.
Maybe it was your ingredient. What was your inspiration? Why you said Asian, so why?
Asian?
Yes.
Because I'm using the Asian ingredients, and I like, there's a Thai restaurant, I went and ate that, and the served beef heart was very good. So I got to try it. And it's called Tan down in Bel Air. So anyways, and then I made a nice, I used a lot of acidity to balance the beef part. So I have pickled onion. These tomatoes are actually pickled with basil. And then the kohlrabi, I used it raw and pickled that with pickled ginger and juiced pickled ginger. There you go. So it's kind of an Asian.
Were there any of the ingredients that posed a challenge for you? That you thought, how am I going to integrate this?
No. There's a local, we use a local guy that brings in vegetables all the time. And I mean, I guess
So the kohlrabi was something.
kohlrabi was coming in all the time, so we were thinking of all kinds of things.
And how about the grains of paradise? Was that a spice you used before?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It looks amazing. I can't wait to taste it.